242 here, and time to check out Rise, the third map from the Awakening DLC pack. Now you're probably wondering, why am I not playing this game on multiplayer? Why am I doing it in bot mode without the bots? This kind of dates back to when I was playing Call of Duty on my Xbox 360 long ago. Every time a map pack would come out, I would just go in and check out the maps without any interference, any bots. Because when you're playing with bots or when you're playing online, you really don't have the time to check out these maps to take it in. So what I do is I'll go in and I'll just check out a map, get the layout. That way, when I go into these matches online, I at least know what I'm doing somewhat. So that's basically what I'm doing, and I decided to pretty much stream it on YouTube and test this out, because I'm still new to this, talking on YouTube, talking over a video, blah 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 blah. I know. As I stated in my last video, I'm not a kid. I know that a lot of people on YouTube are young, they're in their 20s and 30s. I've been a gamer since, God, 7 or 8, dating back to the Atari 2600 days. So, while I do game now, and I find as I get older and older, when I play these games, I get worse and worse. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older and my reflexes are getting older and slower, or if these kids are just that damn good. I think it's a mixture of both. My KD is probably about 1.15, which isn't great. It's not horrible, but it's not amazing. I think it's pretty decent compared to some people. And I don't play these games a lot. I used to be a religious Call of Duty player. I used to play with my brother and Super Curry, but as I got older, it gets harder to do this stuff, especially when you're working a job and you have kids. So now that I got that out of the way, let's check this map out. I'm a huge fan of snow maps. I have been since God knows when. While I'm not a big fan of snow, I love snow maps. I just, the way they're set up. And of course, this is a snow map. I think part of the reason I like snow maps and snow in general is because one of my favorite movies of all time is John Carpenter's The Thing. And that movie was basically set in a snow environment. So I don't know, I just like the feel of snow or isolation in snow. This is a pretty interesting map. Of course, it's got a water section. Well, you can go underneath the map. Some pretty nice lighting right there. Now you would think of this being the middle of winter, you'd be freezing your balls off after jumping out of water. A lot of different rooms and corridors on this map. You got the snowy mountains in the background, which is pretty cool. See, it looks like this is set in a desolate area. Isolation. Little spot to perk up on. Oh, looks like you can go... Can you go through here? No. There's a little section up there, but I guess you can't get up there. Multiple floors. Overall, a pretty decent map. Me personally, I'm not a fan of these type of maps, even though it is a snow map. I find that I have a lot of difficulty in maps that have so many corridors and multiple levels. But the map looks great. So far, all of these maps look great. Very colorful. And that's one of the things I like about Black Ops 3. While it does have the look of Black Ops 2, there are some maps that also have a feel of the original Black Ops, which I am a humongous fan of. Black Ops is probably my favorite Call of Duty ever, or it would probably be a tie between Black Ops and World at War. But I've always been a fan of Treyarch, dating back to Call of Duty 3. And I remember when people were bashing Treyarch and they were pretty much saying that Infinity Ward was just like the greatest company ever. And it's crazy because it's kind of the opposite now. Treyarch is just they've really made a name for themselves. But yeah, I was a big fan of Call of Duty 3. Given the time that they had to make that game too, Treyarch did an amazing job. It didn't have the same feel as Call of Duty because that basically changed when Modern Warfare came out. But I just had a lot of fun playing that game. I remember staying up 2 o'clock in the morning with my friend Super Curry and just playing it for hours. So there you go. Pretty decent map, Rise. Thanks for watching, guys.